Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized. Planetfall complete. Please ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%. Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Hey everybody, I'm the Pigglesworth, and welcome. Lady, stop interrupting me. Oh my gosh. This is a really cool space game called Satisfactory. That's right. We have landed on a planet. We are tasked with gathering resources on this planet, learning to build factories with them and automating them for some company we work for. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and dismantle this. So I've been playing this game for a little bit in the background. And, ma'am, stop. Oh my gosh. She's going to keep trying to interrupt here at the beginning to try and help along because that's what she does. But since I've played it a bit, I know what I'm doing. So we're just going to skip over whenever she interrupts. So the first thing I'm doing is when I see this food and some of this biomass, we're going to just hit the letter E and gather this stuff up. This is going to be important later. Now, you don't get hungry in this game, but if you take damage from falling or maybe creatures attacking you, you will need to eat food. So it does help to have a little bit of food right here at the beginning, just in case we see some creatures attacking us. These can't hurt us. These are passive. They're like giant whale bug things with long legs. All right, so let's see here. X to open codec. This lets us see some different stuff. We'll get to that a little bit later. Ma'am, please stop. Okay, so let's get our zapper. We got this thing ready. This is just in case we see creatures like that. Creatures like that might come after us. And so we'll need to give them a little smack. Don't want to harm things, but if they come after us, we kind of have to defend ourselves. This stuff, this stinky cloud right here, stay away from that. Stinky. Oh, I hear something. Do you hear it? Uh-oh. I can't tell if it's going to try and come after us or not. Okay, he did go away. Awesome. So let's see here. The first thing we want to find is an iron node. So I'm going to hold the letter V. There's nothing to choose except iron ore right now, so let's do that. Looky there. We have got 3 iron nodes right over here. I was going to say, now usually when you get near nodes, there are going to be creatures protecting them. So we will have to defend ourselves in that respect. I don't see anything yet. Let's go ahead and move closer. Okay, there it is. See him right there? Sometimes it doesn't spawn them in until you get close enough. So come here, sir. Come here. I'm sorry, but we need these iron nodes. Oop, we took a little damage. He's going to run around. Come here. Come here, you. No, don't you run away. Is he really going to run away? See, the problem is I have to do that or he'll come back. And then we'll get attacked. So these iron nodes right here, this is a normal node. And I'm going to hit E to go ahead and pick this up. So you have different nodes in the game, levels.
Build the hub.
You have normal, you have pure, and you have impure. And the better or worse the node, it's going to affect how you can gather up materials once we can get like auto miners and stuff like that built. So let's go ahead. We're going to clear out these top pieces. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Come on, one more time. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and build our base right here. Now, the cool thing about this game is if you don't like what you built, you can move it. And you don't get penalized. You get to keep the same resources that you used to build it. So let's see here. I want to put this, I don't know, maybe right about here. We can always move it later if we need to. Now, she's going to interrupt. Watch, here she goes. 3, 2, 1.
Congratulations. You have unlocked.
I know, I made the hub. Thank you. So we got this cool crafting bench. We can make some iron ingots, plates, and rods. And we got this hub. This thing is important. This is going to have all of our milestones in it. And as we move up in milestones, we're going to be able to collect and make cooler stuff. So hub upgrade 1 is going to give us an equipment workshop, a portable miner, and an extra inventory slot. 3 of them to be exact. We need to make 10 iron rods to do that. So I'm going to select that milestone. I'm going to look down. So look in the upper right hand corner, current milestone, hub upgrade 1. That tells us what we're working on. So I've gotten some iron ore that we collected. We need to, I'm going to hold the space bar. We're going to craft this into some ingots. And we can see right here a number that tells us how many, this is how many ingots we can make right now with resources. This is how many iron rods we can make with the resources that we have. So let's go ahead and get that to 10. And then I'm going to select that. And we're going to craft that. Now we have 10. And then we're going to turn it into the hub. There we go. We're going to upgrade. We get an upgrade. Cool. She's going to interrupt again. Watch. Here it comes. Come on, lady.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, so we get this cool storage box now. So I'm going to go ahead and place these leaves are going to be important later. So are these logs and flower petals. And that alien carapace. I don't know how you'd say that. Let's go ahead and we'll keep this food here for right now. So tier 0, hub upgrade 2. We need 20 rods and 10 plates. So let's go ahead and select that. And let's see here. No, come back here. So I'm going to do that. Now, at first, crafting stuff by hand goes very, very quickly compared to having machines. But once you start getting it to where you can build more and more machines, you reach a moment where, oh, we need 20 of those. You reach a moment where you can end up automatically building stuff way quicker than if you were going to craft it. So right here at the beginning we're going to craft, and it's going to look kind of tedious and boring. But trust me, as we start moving up a little bit, we're going to be able to make some really cool machines that's going to automate stuff. So let's see here. I need just 2 more. There we go. Now we can make our... Nope. There we go. Make these 10 iron plates. Right there. There we go. And then we're going to turn that in. Upgrade. Look at that. We're just moving right along. Please interrupt me, ma'am, so I can hit the enter key and make you shush.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you for the congratulations. Now, as we get a little bit further along, I'll let her speak because there's going to be different stuff that I may not remember. And but right here at the beginning, it's kind of easy. So I remember some of this stuff. This biomass burner, this is where we're going to dump those leaves and logs in, and it's going to make power for us. But we're going to need some stuff so that we can get power out of that. So let's go ahead. You always want to make sure that you have a milestone selected so that you have something you're working towards, I should say. Okay, so to get constructor, power poles, concrete screws, reinforced iron plates, and to be able to find limestone, we are going to need to do this. So let's select that. And let's see here. We have our hub. We now have production. We can make a smelter, a crafting bench, and an equipment workshop. That's something we do want. So to select an item and to remember what you're going to build, we're going to hit this plus. I could build multiples of them if I wanted to. We only need to build one. If you notice, when I click that, over here, it tells us we need 6 iron plates and 6 iron rods. So let's go ahead and build that real quick. Real quick, he says. Get our 6 iron rods. Now this structure that we're going to build, it's going to give us access to being able to build some different tools and stuff like that we're going to need. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to build some stuff that's going to let us mine things without having to mine them, if that makes sense. So equipment workshop, we're going to use the mouse wheel to just rotate that around, smack you right there, and watch this. If the thing I've got in my hand, that Xeno Zapper, if I lose it, we can build another one. But this right here is what we want to build, a portable miner. Okay? Now, we need to make copper. We need to make iron. So let's... Okay, we do have copper ore we can scan for now. So let's scan for it. Ooh. Okay, it showed up 165 meters that way, 400, and 500. So the 165 that way is we're going to get some copper ore. So let's go ahead. What do we need? I need 2 sheets and 4 rods per. So let's build 2 of these mining machines. Uh-oh. About to run out of iron ore. Tell you what I can do. Let's go ahead and build 1 of these, and we'll go ahead and start automating getting ourselves some iron ore. So I can't remember what the totals were. Let's just go ahead and do this. I think that's going to give us at least 1. Can we get 2 out of that? Oh, I'm 1 iron rod short. Let's go ahead and do that. Iron rod. Okay. Let's make 1 more. Awesome. Okay, so we've got 2 portable miners. So let's go ahead and put 1 portable miner right here. I'm going to switch that to my hand, and I click it. It's going to go through this cool little animation, set itself up, and it's going to start mining out the ore for us. So I don't have to sit here and hit E anymore. It'll do it for us. Oh, hit escape. Okay, so see, it's digging it up, and I can click grab all, and it will just transfer it straight to my inventory. So let's see here. You always want to make sure you got your tool at the ready, just in case, because creatures like that is going to try and attack me. See, he's already getting ready. Come here, sir. I'm sorry I have to do this, but you know. Oh, I think it takes 2 hits. Oh, that's weird. It's a little punch thing. Oh. How many hits does it take? There we go. Oh! Limestone. Okay, so cool. We have a spot for limestone. Looks like there's a ramp right here. Can run up here, and somewhere right up here was that copper. Where you at, copper? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and scan for it again. That'll be easier. Oh, it's right there. Hello. Hello, Piggy. Is there a creature? Oh, yes, there is. Okay. As I say, usually at nodes, we've got these creatures. Come here. I'm just going to go ahead and preemptive attack it, because I know it's going to attack. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off the top so we can get a little bit of copper ore going. And then let's go ahead and get our miner set up. There we go. You start doing that. I think I'm going to wait just a second and let it go through the animation. We can get a little bit... Oh, while it's animating, it's already mining. Okay. Let's grab some. There we go. And we'll come back for you later. Now, those things will stop once their inventory reaches 100 items. A lot of the different machines will do that. If you don't create a way to purge the machine of materials, once it gets 100 of an item, it will stop. I'm doing this cool little trick where I'm running, squatting, and jumping, and it gives you a cool little boost. So you're going to see me doing that a lot. Oh my gosh. Yes, back in the day when Ocarina of Time for Legend of Zelda came out, I used to drive my wife insane because I figured out to move fast, if you do a forward tumble, you'll speed up. So every time Link would spin, he goes, hop, 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 hop. So that's all she would hear the whole time I'm playing it. What's funny is, now that I see people doing speed runs on that game, that's actually what they do. Piggy was ahead of his time. Who knew? Okay, so we want to build some copper ingots. See that number again? We want to hit 20. 16, 18, 20. There we go. We get 20 wire. We're going to get 20 plates and 20 iron rods. And like I said, right here at the beginning, it's tedious because it's all manual. Once we really get it going, we'll be able to automate, which will be great. And what I'm going to do is, as I kind of introduce you to different ways to make stuff. Oh, no, we're going to need at least one more. There we go, for the iron rods. Once I get to where I've introduced you to the idea of doing something, I'm going to try not to do it on camera as much, just so it's not boring. I mean, if I'm telling a story or something, I'm not going to interrupt myself. But if there's nothing really going on, I'll just do like a quick little edit while I gather materials so that you can see progress or construction more than you're having to worry about watching me just sitting here like this. You know, maybe go get you something to drink real quick. I'll make this stuff. I'll be here. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and make these plates as well. I think this is going to give us the ability to start making power. Ooh, and look, the sun's starting to go down. There is a day-night cycle in this game. It doesn't last too long as far as night, which is good. It's probably going to be a little annoying to try and record YouTube at night because everything's going to be dark, and you can't sleep it away. You can't. As empty as this room is, there's nothing in here that will let us sleep it away. So let's see here. We have all the materials. There we go. Upgrade hub, level 4. Nice. And she's going to tell us some stuff. I'll let her talk. I've been interrupting her so much. Let's let her talk. And while she talks, I'm going to eat some food.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Scanner Feature, Limestone. New buildings and recipes, which can be found in the Build menu and Craft bench, respectively. 8th objective. Complete Hub Upgrade 4. Note. Use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
See, Ada? I let you talk. Alright, so let's select Hub Upgrade 4. What's really cool is if you notice, it looks like we're slowly building like a house. So this is going to give us some more inventory slots, conveyor belts and poles, which is awesome. We're going to need to make concrete, cables, and sheets. Now, we are at the point where we have got a biomass burner, a smelter, and a constructor. Smelter is going to let me put ore in it. It's going to turn it into ingots. Constructor will take those ingots and start building stuff. So let's see here. A smelter. I'm going to click plus. We need some wire and some iron rods. So let's see here. Do I have enough to make 8 wire? Yes, we do. Let's go ahead and do that. And we need I need to make this into ingots for how many? 5 rods. 5 rods. Okay, so let's do that. Now we can build a smelter. So watch this. This is really, really cool. What in the world? Oh, it's just a light. I was like, there's noxious fumes coming from underneath the building. That didn't sound good. So if I rotate this, you can see that orange is input and green is output. So let's rotate this around. Is there a creature? Oh, it's you. You're just making a bunch of racket. Shh. Shh. It's early morning. People are trying to sleep. Okay, so we've got that set up. Now, if you notice at the bottom of the screen, you see a 1 and 2. That's my toolbar. If I hold the control button and scroll my mouse wheel, we can have 10 different toolbars, which is awesome. So right now, if I was to hit the number 2, we can build a power line, but it says we're missing cables. So let's build ourselves some cable so that we can set up this smelter. Awesome. We just had just enough to build that. So let's do this. Let's hit the number 2. We're going to connect those together. Oh, nope. Hitting the wrong buttons. And I thought I gathered up some biomass. Let's just gather up some of this. Now, I think if you chop down trees, they don't respawn. They don't regrow. But I think these bushes will. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, there's a creature. Can we get this without the creature getting us? Raw quartz. Ooh. You stay there. Thank you very much. Maybe we can hide behind this rock. Okay, so, okay, we can gather that. I was going to say, these bigger things we'll have to chop down later. So let's give it some biomass, some leaves. There we go. Green means good and go. We're going to tell this to make iron ingots. We're going to dump some ore and look. So we have now created a way to dig out ore automatically. We have a way to make ingots automatically, which is just awesome, awesome. So I am going to go, you know what, let's do this. I'm going to show you this real quick because you haven't seen the concrete. And then I'm going to do a bunch of gathering of materials real quick. So, let's see, 1, 2, 3 limestone, I think it is. Nope, nope, no, you don't want to scan, Piggy. You want to make stuff. So 3 limestone will give us 1 bag of concrete. And see, from here, I could click that and add that to my to-do list as well. But let's go and remove that. So it's really cool. There's different ways for you to mark things and quantities and keep track on screen what you're trying to do. I love the sounds. So cool. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to craft up this stuff for, and then we're going to come back and we're going to upgrade the hub to the next level. Alrighty, there we go. Got ourselves some wire. We'll convert that to cable. Look at it just zooming along. Make that cable. Awesome. Let's get ourselves an upgrade to level 5. Whoop. Nice. New buildings and player upgraded. Tell us, Ada.
Congratulations. You have unlocked building, conveyor belts and poles. Inventory, additional slots. 9th objective. Complete hub upgrade 5. Note, portable miners cannot be connected to conveyor belts. Advice, when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts.
You got it. So like I said, you always want to have your next milestone selected and ready to go. So this is going to give us a miner and a storage container. So let's go ahead and select that milestone. That is going to be important. Having a miner, a storage container, a smelter, and conveyor belts is really going to get us on our way to starting to be able to do stuff. So let's see here. Let's hit the letter Q. Did we get anything new? Okay, we got power lines and poles. We got conveyor belts. We still have the hub. Anything new here? Can't remember if we had reinforced iron plates or not. And we still have these items right here. Okay, so I'm going to go and build myself a portable miner so we can slap that over on the limestone spot. And I'm going to go ahead and craft this stuff up. And then we'll come back and I'm going to show you this miner. Oh, it's not here yet. Okay, never mind. I was going to be all dramatic about it. So just hang on a minute. Just hang on a second and we'll be right back. Alrighty. So now we can turn in the rods, the cables, and the concrete and upgrade. There's another exclamation point. Oh, and
congratulations. You have unlocked Building Miner Mark 1. Building Storage Container. Hub feature Additional Biomass Burner. 10th objective. Complete Hub Upgrade 6. Note, there are no notes.
Okay. Ooh, we got a limestone node over there too. So we got limestone and limestone, copper, and 3 iron. That's really awesome. This is a nice central location right here. So let's see here. Let's go ahead. Hub upgrade 6. This is going to let us build a space elevator, a biomass burner, and create biomass. This stuff is great because we will be able to convert the biomass we found into a version of biomass that's going to last longer. And by being able to build a biomass burner, it means that we can, instead of being tethered to this spot right here for power, we can start putting power wherever we want, which is just really, really awesome. But the first thing we want to do is this. This miner Mark 1 is what we want to build. Oh, man. And we really don't need a whole lot more than what we've already got to build it. So let's see here. The first thing I want to do is I want to build a miner for right here. Now, I know at first that's going to seem strange. Piggy, you're using iron for stuff. You're using copper for stuff. Why are you making the limestone miner thing first? Let's see here. I need... Oh, okay. I see it on the right-hand side of the screen. We need iron ingots is what we need. Oh. Yep. It's a bunch of micromanagement right at first. I'm telling you, after the first episode, it's going to pick up pace. It's going to be a little bit easier to do this stuff. So we'll get that smelting. And let's see here. I need 1 more iron plate. Okay. And we need... Okay, I was going to say, I thought I picked up some stuff to make concrete. So let's make 10 concrete. Actually, let's make a little bit more concrete. Because I'm going to show you... Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I've gotten foundations first yet, have I? What are we going to get for... I don't think I can build foundations yet. Organization. Got our storage crate. Logistics. Okay, so let's go and do steel first. Or not steel, iron. Let's go and do iron first. We will, when we get a chance to make foundations, I'll show you. So we're going to build our miner. Yes, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and point this in that general direction. Oh, buddy. Thank you. Okay, so the next thing we want to do, let's build ourselves some conveyor belts. Let's see, where is conveyor belts? Logistics. We need just regular sheets of metal. That's easy. I can do that. Let's make ourselves some iron plates. Let's make a few more iron plates and some iron rods. I think we need iron rods for the storage, because this is going to be a really good way to end the episode, to show you how we're going to get this all set up. Okay, so let's do that. Do I have copper? That's... Oh, no. Come back. We're going to need some cable. Oh, it's good I made some concrete bags. Okay, you'll see why in just a second, because I can also explain this biomass burner. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to move this smelter. So we're going to delete it. It got quiet. But now I have all the resources for that, so we can build the smelter over here. So I want to come up here Don't fall off. Yeah, the gravity on this planet's kind of low because if you notice, you can kind of jump high. So because we don't have foundations, we can't snap to grid lines, which will make sense later. So for now, what I want to do, we're going to put a smelter right here. Okay, I want to make sure that input is correct. See how that green line is showing up? That's telling me that these two objects are lined up. So we're going to build the smelter. My toolbar number 3 is going to give me the conveyor belt. So let's build a conveyor belt and connect it. There we go. And let's go ahead and build our storage device as well. Storage container right here. Here we go. Why are you not lining up? If I hold control, it'll snap to. There we go. And a little bit more of a conveyor belt. Right there. Awesome. So we're going to configure this for iron ore. I think... Okay, this just needs power. And there's a standby button you can click if you want a machine to shut down momentarily. You can do that. But here's where things are going to get real interesting. So we got our biomass burners. We got our machines, right? This thing will only... any device making electricity is only going to connect to one item. So we need to build a pole. Uh-oh. We need some wire. Piggy, I'm going to build everything up. Well, no, we're not building anything, are we? That's the problem. So let's go ahead and get our power pole. And then let's connect power to the smelter, to the miner, and to the biomass burner. Isn't that cool? We can see here that we can make up to 20 megawatts. We are making 5.1 megawatts. And boy, this thing is eating through leaves like crazy. So let's dump some more leaves in there. And watch this. We're mining. Oh, we're making 60 iron ore per minute. It consumes 5 megawatts of power every second. Oh, one more thing. You can also look at... Well, maybe it doesn't show on here. Okay. Our conveyor belts are moving the ore into the smelter. 4 megawatts of power every 2 seconds. So we can make 30 ingots a minute. Now notice, we can make 60 every minute. We can only smelt 30 a minute. So if you notice, it's starting to back up, which means one miner can actually run 2 smelters at that level. And then look, we're collecting ingots. Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh, that is so cool. So what we're going to need to do now is I'm going to need to set up miners like this with a smelter for the copper node that's up there. Then we're going to need to set up a miner for the limestone right there. And that is going to let us start automating and collecting materials so that we can start moving on to the next hub upgrade. And once we get that next hub upgrade, things start to get really interesting, which is going to be really, really cool. So, if you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. If you want to see more of these as I release them, you're not already subscribed and you want to be, go ahead and click the subscribe. And if you want YouTube to notify you whenever videos come out, click the notification bell. And if YouTube's having a good day and it's not grumpy and it's not trying to send you to another foreign planet like I got stuck on, maybe it'll notify you, which would be great. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and gather up some more resources and get these machines you've already seen me built. I'm going to go ahead and get a little setup ready and going to collect resources for the next episode. And that is when I hope to see you, is in the next episode of Satisfactory.